Hey, what's up everybody? Michael back here again, and today I wanted to take a look at Halo Combat Evolved Physical, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to go ahead and put this in a jailbroken PlayStation 5 and just kind of kick the tires a little bit, and then take a look at going ahead and putting this in a completely up-to-date PlayStation 5 running 13.60 and just see what the installation experience looks like. Now, I have been told that there is absolutely nothing on the disc and that it just downloads everything. So we're going to go and test that out step by step. Now, as always, what I also plan on doing is taking a look at this in PlayStation 5 Explorer and just seeing what exactly is on the disc and really what firmware is required. So let's go ahead now and start with a jailbroken PlayStation 5. Okay, so I just booted up my PlayStation 5 over here, and this one is going to be running version 12.40, as you can see right there. Now, I have went ahead and gotten jailbroken, so we don't have to waste any time on that. And you can obviously see down here at the bottom, I've got my debug settings. So with that being said, let's go ahead and insert the disk. Okay, you can see it's spinning up here at the top. And now again, this one will go ahead and install whenever you are jailbroken. It is at the max firmware, so it will go ahead and install. Now obviously we don't know what version is required just yet, but we'll check on that in just a second. So as we can see down here at the bottom, now this one does not have internet access. We can see that by default, it is copying over 30.15 gigabytes. Without being connected to the internet, there is at least some data that's on the disk. So let's go ahead and explore that. So let's go over to PS5 Explorer here, and we'll go into the root access. We're going to come over here to mount and then disk, and right there are the contents of it. So let's go into the PS5 folder here, and there is going to be an update there. Now we can see the date says April the 8th of 2026. So again, I'm not exactly sure what that one is, but we'll find out in just a second. We can go into the app folder, and then if we go to the PPSA folder, we can see that there is indeed some data on the disk. Now, I've been hearing a lot of folks talk about this Halo Combat Evolved game for the PlayStation 5, saying there was just an entitlement on the disk. We can see there's some data that is on there with 35.2 gigabytes and more. Now, inside of this app.json, there really isn't going to be anything that's too interesting for us there. So let's go ahead and go back. We'll go back again. We'll go into BD, and here we'll go into the param.json, and right there we can see it is PPSA 28038. And if we scroll down into this, we can see right there is the required system software version, and that is going to be 13.00. So pretty cool to be able to find that out. So if we just go ahead and go back again, there really isn't much more that we can see. We can see there is a license.rif file on here. So anyways, just wanted to check in with everybody and show what I found out so far with the Halo Campaign Evolved disc. And so also, just for those curious, even after this finishes, the game won't be playable. Okay, let's go ahead and take this over to our PlayStation 5 running the very latest official firmware. Okay, so I'm over here on my PS5 13.60, and I've just popped in the disc here, and we can see that it states that I don't have enough free space. So let me go ahead and fix that error really quickly. Okay, so one thing to note here is that it does say that you will need at least 70.57 gigabytes of available space in order to get this one installed. So let me go ahead and fix that. Now we should be able to start copying the game over. So let's go to downloads and uploads, and we can see right there 68.567 gigabytes needs to be installed on here. So let's go ahead and let that finish up, and we'll just go back over here to our download screen and leave it right here until it finishes. Okay, so it is just about finished up here. Once this completes, we should be able to go ahead and play it here. So let's see if you are able to play the game at least without signing in or anything, which I know there's going to be a sign in prompt because I have been warned about that already. Okay, so here we go. Halo Campaign Evolved for the PS5. So I pressed X on that and it says logging in. We get a photo sensitivity, and right there it is. To play Halo Campaign Evolved, you will need to sign in with the Microsoft account and link it to your account for the PlayStation Network. So yeah, the only options you can do here is you can cancel and you can just continue or turn off screen narration. Let's go ahead and cancel, and it says right here you must complete account login and linking to play Halo Campaign Evolved. So yeah, you can't do anything with the disc until you log in here. So let's press an X on that. Okay, so it states right here, please follow the steps to sign in and link it to your PlayStation Network account. So, okay, so I'm going to head over to the aka.ms Halo account link, and here is that page. Now, when I'm on this page, I'm thinking that I'd need to sign in. So I'm just going to hit sign in here. And wow, it wants access to all of these things right here. I'm guessing we're just going to go ahead and just allow it. So I'm going to accept it. And it looks like that didn't do anything. So let me try the Microsoft.com/link. Okay, so we're clicking on that. And now is where we're going to need to enter the code to access it. So I'm going to enter the code that is on this screen right here. And now it says welcome back, and nothing is happening on this screen right here. Surely you don't need to click that button on the Microsoft site. Let's click it, let's go, and let's go back to our PS5, and right there it is. It is signing in now. So are you sure you want to link your account? And it says here, once linked, this action cannot be reversed. And so yeah, you've got to go ahead and I guess put a check mark in here, and now you can go to sign in, and now and only now will you be able to play the game that you have purchased. This is just an absolutely horrible user experience for people that buy these games. Yeah, and so even now we can see down at the bottom it says download and installation, and now it's reporting 127 gigabytes. Well, I guess at least the game will start until that is downloaded. But yeah, you know, this is just an absolute disaster when it comes to any of these physical discs nowadays, with not putting the game and the content on them. Just another L for physical game owners here. So anyways, we could go ahead and start up a game. So if we come back to the home screen here, we can see there's just an advertisement over here to buy a premium edition. So wanting another 20 bucks out of you. So yeah, it just really seems like all of these companies are just trying to milk us to death here. Anyways, I hope you liked this video and got something out of it. If you can, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Michael.